the Supreme Court that will be hearing a plea. As far as the FIR against Justice Yashwant Varma is concerned, the Supreme Court on Monday agreed to list this for an urgent hearing as far as a plea seeking registration of the FIR against the Allahabad High Court's Justice Yashwant Varma in connection with the kind of money that was recovered, Radhika, from his house in the month of March. He wasn't at home, but it was some sort of fire that led to the recovery of all that kind of money that when the fire department had reached his residence.
That's right. Now there is a plea to file an FIR against Justice Verma. Chief Justice of India had urged Justice Verma to resign. He had refused to quit. And earlier, Chief Justice of India had also written to President, Prime Minister, petition calls for criminal proceedings as well. And as you've been mentioning, the cash haul was allegedly found at the residence. And, the then Delhi High Court judge here during the fire incident on March 14-15. Then he was subsequently transferred. So a lot of action being taken, inquiry being conducted, but for more on this, let's go to Nupur. Nupur, we believe that Supreme Court is all set to hear a plea on FIR against Justice Yashwant Varma. So certainly trouble mounting for him. What can be expected? We believe that Supreme Court has finally agreed to list for urgent hearing this plea that is seeking registration of FIR against him.
Well, yes, Radhika, this petition was in fact mentioned yesterday in front of the bench headed by CJI B.R. Gawai. The petitioners have urged the top court to urgently list the petition seeking an FIR and initiation of a criminal proceedings against Justice Yashwant Varma. Remember, the same petition was moved earlier also, but at that time the top court had disposed it of, saying that it is too early a stage as the investigation is pending with the 3-judge panel. The top court has already constituted a 3-judge panel to form a report. So at that time, the top court had said, in fact, that it cannot hear the petition at this stage. But now, in a big development, the top court has agreed to hear the petition. Remember, the CGI, ex-CGI Sanjeev Khanna had forwarded the 3-panel judge report, which had in fact indicted Justice Yashwant Varma in this case, and had in fact forwarded that report to the President and Prime Minister of India. And he had also urged Justice Yashwant Varma to resign from the post, as the report had indicted him. The 3-judge panel report had indicted him. Now, the Supreme Court has done its part. It has now forwarded the report to Prime Minister and President. Now it is upon the Parliament if it wants to initiate an impeachment proceedings against Justice Yashwant Varma. But meanwhile, this is a separate petition seeking an FIR against him, as there was, stashes of burnt cash was found in his premises, and this petition argues that if it was someone else, then of course a criminal proceeding would have been initiated by now. So the top court is likely to take up this case tomorrow, and it will be important to see what transpires there.